to understand. A marriage not based upon love doesn't have God's approval. If you want to have God's approval, a marriage should be based upon love. Now, I would like to just give you a small illustration in this regard. One day, Mr. Wang, a Chinese very prominent judge, wise and prominent judge. So, one day, two men and a woman walked into his chamber. There was a problem. So the first, that means the two men were married to this lady. So the first man had been married to the woman, but had been reported that he was killed in the war. Fine. Later she is married to the second person. Then in few months' time, the first husband showed up. Now see the situation. So both of them wanted this woman. Now Mr. A says, no, she is my wife, I want her. And Mr. B also says, no, I love her, she is my wife also, I want her now. There is a problem here. So all three of them, okay, let's go to the judge. They found out there is a wise man here, a Chinese judge called Mr. Wang, let's get into his office. They walked into his office explaining their problem. So the judge very genuinely asked this lady, which one of these was the best husband? And she promptly replied by saying that both of them were perfect husbands. You say A or B, both of them were good husbands, perfect husbands. So the judge didn't know what to do. He scratched his head. And then he told those two men that he would like to keep this woman in the custody of the court for a week. And then at the end of the week, the two men were to return to the judge's decision. So both the men walked away. Fine. And then after 1 week, they returned to judge's chamber. Then the judge very promptly said, gentlemen, I'm very sorry to tell you that the woman during the week, in my custody, she passed away. And so now, let the husband take her body and bury her. Finished. Here, the judgment is easy now because she is dead and gone. And then, the first husband immediately said, oh no, not me, I can't do that. The second husband, what he said is that, he said, sir, I will be more than happy to take care and give a burial. Please hand over the body to me. And immediately the judge clapped. As he was clapping, a lady from behind the skirt walked across. And then the judge said, now he's the right person for you. And you take him, you take care. He respected the husband, second husband. You take care and live a happy life. You see the situation here. The judge then said to this husband, said to the wife, he is the one who truly loves you. Beloved brothers and sisters, love makes the world go around. Jesus greatly approves a marriage, as I said, based on love. Jesus Christ was invited to this wedding in Cana. Likewise, he ought to be invited to every wedding. A couple should begin married life with him and walk with him until the end. Beloved brothers and sisters, there is no finer sight on this earth than to see two people